Hello and welcome to another edition of Warriors Way, where we get the very latest from cricket's pride of the Eastern Cape. Explosive middle-order batsman Christian Jonker is well on the way to recovery from an injury that has kept him out of action for much of the second half of the season. A frustrating period on the sidelines is coming to an end, and we caught up with Christian doing a round of golf at the Humewood Golf Club.
I picked up an injury when we were playing the T20. I think it was against the Lions GMP. I just felt something in my knee. Luckily, we caught it early, did an analysis, and they removed the cyst off my knee, which obviously lessened my recovery time. And I've already, it's been 2 months now, feeling really good. And I'm happy about the progress I've been making. There's not really much you can do. So obviously, my fitness trainer, Trickers, and my physiotherapist, Cliffy, they took me to the gym and helped with my rehab and made sure I did everything that I'm supposed to do. And they've been supporting me, and I've been happy working with them.
Warriors physio Cliffy Deacon kept a close eye on his rehab.
This is my first time back on a golf course after I think it's almost 4 months. Well, at this stage it's not really looking good because I'm not playing well as I'm supposed to do. But it's a good day out, good day with friends, and just do a bit of banter on a golf course.
Like many cricketers, Christian finds golf the ideal stress reliever.
No, it's very important because it just takes your mind off from your injuries or take away from cricket. Just to spend time with friends on a golf course or even just having variety places. Just clears up your mind, and enjoying other people's company is always the best.
The annual Warriors Awards Gala banquet took place shortly before the Momentum One Day Cup final against the Titans. Dressed in their number ones and accompanied by their partners, the players and all involved with the franchise had good reason to be in high spirits. The 2016-2017 season has been an outstanding one for the Warriors. Judge Ronnie Pillay outlined some of the season highlights in his address.
Runners-up with the T20. And again, finalists in Momentum Cup.
The guest speaker was former South African opening batsman Barry Richards. There was also good news from the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality.
And it gives me great pleasure to announce that we have taken, as the municipality have taken, a principled decision to support EP cricket financially, the details of which I'm not privy to share at this point in time, but the MM will do that at a later stage.
Colin Ackerman's competition-leading 883 runs at an average of 51.94 earned the 26-year-old right-hander the 4-Day Player of the Series award.
Obviously very happy to receive the 4-Day Player of the season. It was an extremely tough campaign, especially towards the back end. I think we set ourselves up nicely in the first 5 games to go and win the trophy. But things didn't work out. Could have went either way. Against the Lions, we lost by 15 runs in the second last game of the season, so could have gone either way.
Andrew Birch was recognised for his 17 wickets at 12.23 as the outstanding Warriors bowler in the CSA T20 Challenge.
Thank you very much. It was a lovely evening last night firstly, and thanks to EP Cricket for putting it on for us and the Warriors. Like you say, I got a nice award last night, the T20 Bowler of the season, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a great honour to get that award. Had a fantastic season myself and also as a team, so very happy to receive that award.
In 4-day cricket, quickie Bashir Walters took the bowling award with his 31 wickets at 28.58.
As a bowler, you want to play at the best format, and I think for me that's 4-day cricket because it's a test to your skills and the test of your patience and everything.
23-year-old all-rounder Lesibo Ngwepe enjoyed an impressive first season with the Warriors and was named newcomer of the season.
It's an honour. I didn't really expect it, but it's really a privilege to know that people are actually appreciating the work that I've also put into the team as well, and it's a motivation for me to get better in the years coming.
The Warriors Player of the Year was limited over captain John Smuts, whose all-round exploits were pivotal to the team's success.
A bit overwhelmed. It's been a great season for me personally, but also for the team. You know, to lose in the final in the T20 competition, to come so close, and then to be in the final now in the one-day competition is something really special. You know, we've been knocking on the door for the last few years to come close to getting into finals, and it's so nice to see all the hard work over the last few years paying off and getting into the two finals. To be honest, over the last few years we've relied heavily on Colin Ingram to hold our batting together. And just having the few younger players like Colin Ackerman starting to come through now, Lesibo Ngwepe, Mo Vali, Gian Kluti, Christian Jonker's always been a big performer, but having a few more guys coming to the party this year has just made it so much easier for us to put big scores on and not rely heavily on Colin. I mean, Colin's a hell of a player. He played many internationals for South Africa and his class shows every single time he plays. But for us now, we're starting to become more of a complete side with more experience every year. And I think, you know, we're still a relatively young squad, which is only exciting to see how we're going to progress from here and see what the future holds for us. We've been blessed with a very energetic coaching staff who just keep on giving to us, and you know, we probably, I mean, Mali always says it, we're one of the hardest practicing sides in the country, and I really do believe that we leave no stone unturned, and that's just a credit to our management staff led by Mali, who's been phenomenal. The work ethic they put in, the trust they have in the players as well to keep backing us and to let us just go out and do our thing. It's one thing you know, everyone's always said to us we've got no big names and all that, and it's a bit of a, I don't call it an insult, but you know, we feel we do have big names. Maybe, you know, we haven't been recognised on the international stage, but in terms of the domestic performances, a lot of our players have put in performances over the last 5 years that can match everyone else's. So for us, you know, it's obviously names of David Miller and AB de Villiers. They're world-class players, but for us it's just another case to showcase our talent and to really be up for it, and that's when the Warriors play their best cricket, and that's the cricket we like to play.
Smuts made many match-winning contributions with both bat and ball during the season, so what stands out?
I think the 173 not out at Newlands will be something special. You know, to do it at a ground like Newlands was unbelievable. I was also fortunate to have my wife and daughter actually watching the game live, which is also special. So that was really awesome. Then to follow it here at St George's with 130 odd, I think, against the Knights was also really awesome to do in front of my home crowd. St George's is one of the best grounds in the world. I love playing here, you know, with the band and the atmosphere here. It's unbelievable. And then probably my 4 for 4 in Kimberley. You know, it's the last few years I've worked really hard on my bowling. You know, I've often been called a part-timer, which I sometimes take insult to, but you know, it's really, I've really worked hard at it, and it's nice just to see the reward coming through now.
Away from the high-pressure on-field situations, the Warriors have always been proud of the role they've played in the communities of the Eastern Cape. Recently, a group of squad members took time out from training and playing to take part in a coaching clinic. While imparting knowledge and expertise to the kids is vital in the youngsters' fledgling cricketing careers, the professional players are also well aware of their importance of their positions as role models to the youngsters. Their contribution in these schools and others like it is keeping the next generation active and interested in cricket.
Yeah, it's always giving back. We're at the coaching clinic in Malabar at Al-Azhar School Institute, and yeah, it's always giving back to the juniors. My school is opposite the road from here, my high school, so I know this territory quite well. There's some good talent out here, very good talent, and the whole thing about today is keeping kids off the street, because these days, I mean, if you look at a kid, they always indoors playing on the computer or TV or on the cell phone, whatever. So it's a good, can I say, thing that they getting the kids out playing sports again.
So Stitch, explain to us what's happening here today.
Today we came to a little clinic in Malabar, giving the kids insight on cricket and letting them enjoy, have fun. Some guy, I told him to bowl bash his middle stump out the ground. So we're just enjoying this morning. So
if you can give any of these kids batting tips, what will it be?
Watch the ball and hit it for like Yonki.
It was a wonderful opportunity for the youngsters of Malabar to get up close and personal and be inspired by their hometown cricketing heroes and enjoy a tasty burger with them afterwards.
Well, on behalf of the youth and of
of our little committee, we would like to thank the Warriors for being here for us, for motivating the children, or at least the youth, for motivating the youth that are here, and to give them a direction to move forward, to get more involved in sport.
Each young cricketer will take away good lessons learned and great memories from their morning with the Warriors. The season ended with another final for the Warriors, and for the second time this season they travelled to Supersport Park Centurion to take on the Titans, looking to avenge their narrow loss in the T20 decider. Sadly, it wasn't to be, as the Warriors ran into a rampant batting lineup, and despite a brave fight, they came away empty-handed. Notwithstanding the two final defeats, there was much to be positive about for coach Malibongwe Makete at the end of the 2016-2017 Warriors season.
I think the right word would be very encouraged, in the sense that we've shown growth in the past 3 seasons. For us, we've known that it's going to be a process, and we feel like we're on track. So we are quite encouraged with the results that we've had this season. Well, the highlight for the season has definitely been the way we've gelled as a team in white ball cricket. Also in red ball, we did reasonably well in terms of looking at what we achieved last season. But my biggest highlight is by far the way we've gelled as a team and how we've executed our simple roles as individuals. And obviously John representing South Africa was a great highlight for all of us. Yeah, in terms of individuals within the collective group, Ackerman has by far stood out in terms of what he's achieved throughout all 3 competitions, and we're really happy with the way that he's played and the growth that he's shown from when he started. I'm always focused on the team performance, but individuals within the team have really stood out, and our prize given did show that with the prizes the guys won for themselves individually, it was a true reflection of what they've achieved this season. Off-season for me, it's going off to the National Academy, working with the cream of the youngsters that are coming through within our system. It's a great privilege to be given such a role. It's something that I look forward to, and hopefully to contribute to South African cricket.
Thanks for sharing the Warriors' journey this season with us. Until next season, goodbye.